Welcome into Breaking the Huddle. I'm Mikey Money, and this is the college football big game breakdowns throughout the season here on the Sports Money Network. Excited to come in 2-0. We cashed that first quarter under and the full game under in that Iowa State, Kansas State battle in Dublin, Ireland last week. Going to take on the biggest battle, I think, on the college football card this weekend. It's a playoff revenge spot. We've got number 1 Texas, top of the land in ranking, taking on the number 3 Ohio State Bobcats, trying to defend their national crown. And with championship comes change. If you guys have capped with me, you know some of the things I look for are stability and continuity, both in recruiting and developing players, using the portal to complement the existing players and process that's in place. I also look for continuity in your offensive and defensive coordinators. Are those schemes brand new? Are there players trying to learn it, which could create some early turbulence? Or has it been something that's been in place for a couple of years now? And that's where we're going to start with this Ohio State squad, because with championship comes change. Offensive coordinator, well, it was Chip Kelly last year. Chip Kelly's gone. They're going to roll on, and they're going to do their best to replace him, I think, in learning a new scheme with Brian Hartline. Defensively, well, they're going to make some changes on that side of the staff as well. They're bringing in Matt Patricia. Maybe you know Matt Patricia, that guy, making his college football appearance now on the Ohio State squad. Also, they've got changes in quite a few key personnel positions, including none other than Julian Sayin, a quarterback stepping in, trying to battle out there, making his true start. We'll talk about that here in just a second. On the other side, we've got Sark. We got Steve Sarkisian coming into this thing on the road. Can we trust Sarkisian in big games? All the stats will tell you no. But he's got a big guy on his team, and that's Arch Manning. If you look at this guy, not only in publicity, NIL, Heisman talk, and all the other stuff, this guy has gotten jacked up in the offseason. He's stacked. He looks like he's ready to attack. And he's probably going to have to take this Texas team and put it on his back. He is a dual threat. We saw him use his legs a little bit in the limited action that he got last year, but he doesn't have to do it his own, because they can continue to move the chains while bringing back Quintravian Wisner, and CJ Baxter returns from injury last year. Those are 2 key personnel on the ground to keep those chains moving and keep that clock ticking. You look at this overall offensive wide receiving core, lots of changes, but Jack Endries comes into this thing, transfer. This is one of those guys they use to plug a gap, and that's a huge piece now, because you've got somebody that can really take advantage with some of those 7-8 yard plays downfield to get you those big chunks out of that defense as they start getting gassed and putting their hands on their hips in that second half of the game. So like what's going on with this Texas offense, can we trust Sarkisian? That'll be the determination right now. The early line opened up at -3 in the Ohio State side of things. Depending on where you look, it's a +1.5. 36% of the bets on the Ohio State side. 71% of the cash coming in on Texas. Big bettors believing that Texas can go out there and pull off the revenge situation on the road with Sarkisian. But the overall performance seems to think around an under here. 50.5 has moved on from 47.5 to 46.5 as well. 70% of the bets are on the over, but 52% of the cash. So some bigger bets coming in, thinking this will be that lower scoring game. And I think that's why it has to be Texas in this spot, with the offensive weapons, with the ability to move the chains, with the ability to chunk that defense out with that Jack Endries situation. I like the continuity and stability. I am going to trust in Steve Sarkisian. Too many changes on this Ohio State side of things. Plus, did you know quarterbacks making their start against a number 1 in college football have not found any success? 0-16 are those debutantes against number 1s going all the way back to 2010. Their hands will be cut out for them. It's going to be a low-scoring battle. I think it's going to be a lot of fun to watch this game. Make sure you watch us here at Sports Money Network the rest of the college football season. Texas +1.5 will be our official play here. Turn the notifications on so you don't miss the action when we drop it. Get the best lines and check us out throughout the week with all the programming we have here. Appreciate you guys. Leave a comment. Tell me what your favorite play is for the weekend, and I'll see you guys really soon. Take care.